guys, so today we are going to see how we can use trigonometry function values in geometry. So as I was talking about in the concept, that a lot of times we can use these trigonometry values and make our life a little bit easier and solve the questions in a little bit faster way. Now, of course, it needs a ton of practice, but after that, once you are comfortable with this idea, it would really make your life easier. So let's take an example. Let's take a circle and let's put a chord here. Now the question is, let's say, what is this value here? So what is the distance from the center to the chord? Okay, and the information that is given to us is only that the length of the chord, let's say AB, is root 3 by 2 times the diameter. That's all. And basically they are asking what is, let's say, what is OM, the distance of the chord from the center. So now the basic thing, normally what we are going to do is we'll draw this triangle here. Okay, this is what you will do. You will say this is R, and you will find that, okay, you are saying AB is root 3 by 2 times the diameter, and the diameter is 2 times R. So basically it is root 3 times R. And now in this triangle, let's just reconstruct this triangle here. This is O, M, and B. We are saying that since this full distance is root 3 of R, this half will become, let's say, let's not confuse, this will become, okay, will become root 3 by 2R. Okay, so now here, which is root 3 by 2R, and this is R. The obvious thing that you do is, okay, we can just put the Pythagoras theorem. So we have the hypotenuse is, this is the hypotenuse. This is whatever, perpendicular or base, whatever you want. And this is perpendicular or base. Okay. So you say that R square is equal to root 3 by 2 of R squared plus the value of OM, let's say X square. So it's R square minus root 3 by 2 R whole square root is equal to the value of X. So what do we do here? We have R square gets out, which is R. Inside is 1 minus root 3 by 2 whole square is equal to X. So this is 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4 root, which is 1 by 2. Okay, fair enough. This is how you would solve. Now, I'll come back to this point again and then try to use the topic, which is trigonometry function values. Okay. Of course, it depends on the question. In this particular question, we can just see that, yes, it's possible to use. So let's just draw out this thing again. OMB, which is like this. Okay. OMB, this is root 3 by 2, isn't it? Yes. It's root 3 by 2R. This is R. Now imagine at this point, you are like, I see root 3 and 2 and stuff, which sounds like a familiar value. So let's say you consider this particular angle, and for this particular angle, let's name this angle as P. So the sine of P is equal to this, P is not the best nomenclature. Let's say Y. Okay, this is Y. So the sine of Y is this perpendicular by hypotenuse. Sorry, hypotenuse. Okay, perpendicular by hypotenuse, which is root 3 by 2 R divided by R. This gets cancelled, is root 3 by 2. And we know that root 3 by 2 of sine, if we consider root 3 by 2 for a value of sine, it is 60 degrees. So sine of 60 degrees is root 3 by 2. Okay, so that means this value of y is 60 degrees. So if it is 60 degrees, we need to find this particular value, which we said is x. So what we can do is, you can consider any one of them, because you have in this particular triangle, you have the hypotenuse, you have in front of it, so that is the perpendicular. So we can consider perpendicular by base or base by hypotenuse. So that means you can consider cos, or you can consider tan. Let's make it a little bit difficult, so to say. Let's consider tan. Tan is perpendicular by base. Okay, and we have tan of 60 degrees. Tan of 60 degrees we know is root 3 is equal to perpendicular, which is root 3 by 2 r divided by base. Okay, so the base goes here and this gets cancelled, so base is equal to 1 by 2 of r. This is the same answer. In this case, it's again is 1 by 2 of r. Okay. So long story short, we understand that there are two different methods, not in all cases, because here you had root 3 by 2. It was actually having a certain number, a corresponding number, which is 60 degrees. Sometimes it might so happen that it's not one of the degrees. What do? You do the Pythagoras theorem. But if you can actually do this thing faster, you will decrease somewhere around 20 to 25 seconds by solving this question by this method. Because right now you might just think that, you know what, I'm really good at Pythagoras theorem. So I know that, okay, it's root 3 by 2, 1 minus root 3 by 2. So it's 1 by 4 divided, okay, root, it's 1 by 2. It's the same thing if you are really fast at trigonometry. When I see this question, I'm like, root 3 by 2, it's 60 degrees. So it's perpendicular by base, it's root 3, because it's 60 degrees of tan. Okay, root 3 gets cancelled, it's 1 by 2. It's a little bit faster, okay? So try to make some questions for yourself. Make a circle, put a chord, and then just try to think in which cases can you do. Can you do if this is 1 by 2 of r? Perhaps yes, because what is the value of sine 30? 1 by 2. But what happens when this value is 3 by 2? You can't do anything about it. Okay, so these are some of the things that you should think about, and then try to construct questions by yourself and become more and more familiar with using the trigonometry value functions, trigonometry function values in the geometry questions.